Hey guys, and welcome back to another Marvel's Avengers video here on the channel. Hope you guys are doing good, and I'm just going to go over the Q&A that was held just recently, the last couple of hours. And Scott Amos, who is the head of Crystal Dynamics, have answered a few questions. Now, I know a lot of people who are, I was actually at work when this was going down, and unfortunately, a lot of people aren't too happy with the answers that we got. I know I actually watched it when I got home from work, and we didn't get a lot of answers. We got some hints, some teasers as well. So I've gone through the entire Q&A, which was about 25 minutes worth, and just did some dot points of the main things that I think I should talk about in this video, guys. Now, I'm just going to go through, I won't go through like the questions themselves, I'll just go through the answers, and just go through what I believe is the most crucial of what was said. So, if you guys enjoy this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. But now, let's get straight into the video. So, a lot of these answers we already knew. There was some things that have been hinted at before but have come a bit more to light, if that makes sense. And we also have a few new teasers of what is coming in the future for Marvel's Avengers as well. And I am actually quite excited because I could tell in Scott's voice that he was very excited as well, and he's very excited for the future of Marvel's Avengers. This is going to be a big game, guys. It's going to go on for a long time, and it's going to get pretty insane. So I hope you guys are excited for it, because I definitely am as well. But it was talk about, because I know how many of you want to replay the campaign. Of course, we found out in our State of the Game blog a couple of weeks ago. It was actually about a week ago now, that we will be able to replay the campaign. Now, it's not said when we'll be able to replay the campaign. Again, in this Q&A, Scott said there was no specific date, but you will be able to replay the campaign. Now, the QA team is testing their first official version, so it is in its progress, guys, but unfortunately we have no solid release date yet, unfortunately. Now, there were some questions that were, where's the new heroes, whereas new content, we just want new content, and they definitely understand, guys. Scott definitely understands, but their primary focus, and this is what he said in the Q&A, their primary focus is for the team to solve immediate issues. Now, these include bugs, these include all the problems that we as a community have in Marvel's Avengers, and as you can see, they've already done this as well. We already had that massive 1,000 bug fix a couple of weeks back, and I've also been solving some issues that the community has had already, such as what he said in the Q&A video was Captain America, he couldn't smash doors open with his shield, or just in general, but now he can. That was patched in. So it's those kind of things, they're mostly focused on that at the moment, and that is part of the reason why. And of course, they are working from home. They are they released this game from while working at home. Like, not a lot of game studios have done that before, so they're pretty much in the we got to give them some credit for that as well. They're still working from home to deliver us this great game. So obviously their primary focus, like I said, is on immediate issues. Now, as we all know, Kate has been pushed back. She's not coming out until later, well, hopefully next month. He did say that the Kate is coming within this calendar year, so obviously that's by the December 31st. I still think she's going to be coming out next month. That's what in the State of the Game blog said. She'll be delayed until next month. Of course, we are hoping that she comes out early next month, but we can never be sure. But there are a few things that have come out from this Q&A that relates to the story, relates to the Kate Bishop DLC. I might do a video of like everything that we know about the Kate Bishop DLC in general, or about Kate. If you guys would like to see that, let me know in the comment section below. But a lot of people have been asking, are we going to get any progression for the story, for each individual character's story as well? And we're going to be getting hero iconic missions, their chain. They're going to be expanded upon further down the road. He did say they want to expand each hero's iconic mission chain further down the road, because at the moment it's not that big. There's only like 5 or 6 missions per hero, but yeah, he said that that's one of the things they want to happen down the road. Also with the story itself, of course, the the Kate Bishop DLC, her story is coming out. She's going to have her own story, and this takes place straight after the Reassemble campaign. And he also said the story is progressing even now. The Tachyon Rifts are one example of how the story is progressing forward. After that will be the cloning lab that is coming very soon. We have no date on that either, unfortunately. Of course, Substation Zero is, it's all connecting to going into the Kate DLC. And he said they're all connected, moving the story forward. So that's interesting as well. As well as Kate's story will also set up future stories in the future. So, when Hawkeye comes into the game, when Black Panther comes in the game, when I don't know about Spider-Man because he's only coming on PS4. You don't think it'd be too much of an altering story for people on Xbox and PC players who can't play him, unfortunately. But also about Kate's story, you will be able to play it in single player or co-op, so that's pretty cool as well. So single player or co-op for Kate's story, so that's interesting. Because you'd want to play Kate with Kate's story, like you want to play as Iron Man or someone like that. But there will be also, I know a lot of people have been warning, there will be cutscenes in Kate's storyline as well. So I know a lot of you guys enjoyed those cutscenes. I did as well. Definitely felt more like a movie as well. But there will be more cutscenes in Kate's storyline, and there will be more cutscenes in the future as well. There are some cutscenes, in the iconic mission chains as well. There are a few in-game cutscenes, but not the actual cutscenes that we see in the actual campaign. Of course, what he said is that the campaign is the main body of the story, but then we're going to get multiple of other storylines, which of course the first one is Kate. We'll also be having new mechanics come to here as well. Now they also want to expand and customize heroes, so this could mean new skills for certain heroes. He wasn't too specific about this, but it's something looking forward to. Cross-gen platform and tease for crossplay. Now he did say there was. He didn't say it outright, but you could kind of tell that he was trying to tease crossplay between the platforms. But you will be able to do cross-gen. So if you have the PS4, there is backwards compatibility. So if you want to play on, obviously you can. The PS5 version of Marvel's Avengers is not coming out. That has been delayed. But you will be able to play the PS4 version on the PS5, which is great. And something that I did forget to mention about the Kate DLC, guys, is that Kate's operation will lead to something bigger. Now, I know a lot of you guys are sick of fighting robots, are sick of fighting AIM, but there will be, AIM. He said very specifically that AIM is the big bad, thing at the moment. But he also did say that Kate's operation leads to something bigger. So all the operations that continue forward will obviously lead to something bigger. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. I'm hoping, it's Thanos or something like that, like something, massively otherworldly. I think that could be really cool. Of course, we got that little cutscene at the end of the main campaign. That could be anything. But it's definitely exciting times for this game. Definitely looking forward into the future. And the last thing I want to touch on, guys, is that he said a roadmap is priority. Now, the only problem he said is about a roadmap is that you have specific dates. Now, of course, with them working from home, with not everything is obviously going to come out on time. Obviously, with the Kate DLC being pushed back. Now, this is the one problem with a roadmap, is because you want people, when you put out a roadmap, people want dates, and that's the problem with a roadmap. But he said that there will be something along the lines of that coming in the future. So we'll just have to wait, guys. Of course, patience is key at the moment, unfortunately, guys. I know we all want everything coming at now, and I do too. Don't worry, I definitely want everything coming now as well. But unfortunately, we have to wait a little bit longer. But I definitely think it'll be worth it, guys. Now, that was pretty much everything, guys, that was to note. But basically all the kind of news, I would say. But that's pretty much all that is from this Q&A, guys. There will be more of these in the future, they did say. And of course, they do want to keep, any feedback that you have about the game, guys, they are listening. That's what they did say. They are listening to all your feedback. So, if you have any problems with the game, if you have any questions, keep asking them, guys. They are listening. But if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But thank you guys so very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next one, and as always, happy gaming.